Hi Cancer, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in today's reading where I'm going to be using the Universal Weights deck and the Lover's Oracle deck. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not from the reading. So let's find out what messages come through for today. So the first card we have is the Six of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, so a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Next we have the Page of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, so another Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And finally, we have the Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign, so a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, this card I'm seeing that perhaps you may be going through a phase where you are trying to work things out in a connection. So with this card, this shows unfinished business, especially with it showing up in the reverse. This is about being able to perhaps work your way out of what may have been a really difficult event in a connection. And with this card showing up at the bottom of the deck and the Six of Pentacles showing up next, I'm seeing that perhaps there may have been some power struggles or a very one-sided kind of a connection whereby it felt like the connection was imbalanced and things may have felt a bit unfair, and it could have felt as though one person was giving more than the other in this connection, and it could have even felt as though there's a sense of being taken advantage of in some way. So with the Page of Cups, I'm seeing that event or that experience is one that perhaps this other person in this connection may be wanting to make a compromise on. So this is about wanting to work your way out of perhaps a difficult situation and being able to put things back together again, with that Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you may be getting an opportunity at being able to strengthen a connection. With that Page of Cups, I'm seeing that there is perhaps something that this person may want to offer you in order to be able to create a compromise, or even just to be able to create a peaceful offering in order to be able to perhaps restore the peace and be able to perhaps work on things getting to a more healthier place with this connection. With the Nine of Swords, I'm seeing that perhaps there are still some lingering feelings of being a little bit suspicious when it comes to this connection, because the Nine of Swords shows a lot of anxiety and perhaps even a little bit of some distrust in the connection. And so I'm seeing this person may have to work their way up to being back into perhaps your good graces, or being back in a position where things are balanced and things are more harmonious in this connection. But with the Ten of Swords, I'm seeing this person is willing to do that, and they are willing to put in that work. So with that Page of Cups and that offering and perhaps that truce that they may be extending, this is showing that this person is in it for the long haul, and they're willing to do what it takes to be able to perhaps restore the balance in this connection, following perhaps some kind of a power struggle or some kind of misunderstanding that may have perhaps not painted this person in the best lights, is what I am getting. So with that Page of Cups, you may be finding what feels like the light at the end of the tunnel. It may be being able to find perhaps what is a resolution in a very difficult and complicated situation. And I'm getting that this person may be also having a period where they are perhaps looking at themselves, and I'm getting that they may have a lot of feelings of regret, and they are acknowledging perhaps the way that they affect you. However, it may be a very deep cut, it may be too late, but whichever way you perhaps are making the decision when it comes to how you are handling the situation, I'm seeing that you have an opportunity on the horizon with the Page of Cups. This could be an opportunity to work out what you have with this other person, but this could also be a new offer that is coming and presenting itself to you as well. And it is a very much of a loving and more peaceful offer that could be getting presented to you. And it's more comforting is what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card from the Lovers Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull out one card for this person in this connection, a card for you in this connection, Cancer, and a card for this overall connection. So I'm going to start with a card for you in this connection. So this is the card that came out. It says surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Okay, and I'm going to pull out a card for the other person in this connection. So this is the card that came out, and it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And this may be in connection with perhaps this person feeling as though perhaps they are more remorseful in the situation or in a regretful state. So I'm going to pull out a card for this connection overall. So this is the card that came out, and it says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay, so with this card, with this connection, you may be getting an opportunity to perhaps work through a difficult period or a difficult situation. Okay, so that is the message I'm getting for this reading, Cancer. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Cancer.